Hey Sagittarius, I hope that you're all doing great. Thank you so much for being back here with me for another one of your love readings. So this is for September. Let's take a look and see how is your love life gonna look, what messages are coming in for you guys. My name is Lynn and this is Passionate Heart Tarot. If it's your first time to my channel, thank you for clicking on this video. Please subscribe, you guys, if you haven't already. And don't forget to like the video, comment, share, and let's just jump right in to your reading, Sagittarius. But before I do, I just want to take a moment to invite the way Holy Spirit. Sagittarius, let's see what is coming in for your love life in September. If it's a little noisy, I'm sorry, you guys. It's so noisy where I live, so you might hear background noise from time to time. Let's see what is happening for you guys in September. There's your energy coming through. Gemini is here as well. So Gemini and Sagittarius and Capricorn energy is all here. You guys might have that moon or rising or be dealing with a Capricorn or Gemini. I see this energy around you guys. And I wonder who this is to you. If it's someone that you've dealt with before. I see the connection being very loving, but it's also something that just has so many challenges associated with it. Because I think that you guys bring out the best in each other. And do you see where this devil energy comes in? It's like you can bring out the worst in each other as well. So it's like there's so much love, yet at times there's a lot of disagreements between you and this person. You know, I say that because if you look, those are the lovers there on both cards. I think that you guys are going to have things that you're going to work through. That's what I can see. I see you guys releasing a lot of the anxiety and stress that you once had. Maybe some of you are finally going to see things from a different perspective. And maybe you're going to decide that you don't want to hold on to the same toxicities that you've been holding on to. It's a connection where I see that you guys are very torn. Because one part of you says to go in this direction and then another part says to go away from it. So that's why this Two of Wands is here, like not really knowing which path you're supposed to take. It's like split right down the middle, because I see where you guys have many beautiful times together. I have a feeling that this is someone that you already know. And if this person hasn't yet come in, it's a connection that happens really fast. It happens really fast because of the past life energy between the two of you and the way that you can just recall this person's energy. So you guys will feel very comfortable with each other right away. And I think that they bring out a lot of positivity in you. I see where they make you feel motivated again. Those of you that are like very artistic, very creative, you could even be like a designer. You might even be an artist. I just see where when you're around this person, they make you very motivated to like get up off your feet and like show them the best side of you. I have to tell you that there's a lot of karma involved in this connection. Now, when I say that, I don't want you to feel afraid, like as if it's going to be some kind of punishment. You see, it's like along with all of the good, there's challenges that comes along with this connection as well. But I mean, that's true of any connection. But I know that for you guys, it's going to feel a lot more intense. And I just see this person coming in. They're coming in as a catalyst to help you learn certain lessons. They do bring out a lot of positivity, and it is someone that you feel very comfortable around, and they make you come out of your shell. You might even open up and tell this person things that you've only kept to yourself, maybe even like these passions and desires that you have, certain hobbies and maybe new areas that you would like to enter into. I see you like opening yourself up to this person. Opening yourself up and then just feeling a lot better. They help you feel more confident. But the only thing that is like hanging over the whole reading is this energy. And I say hanging over because I just know where there's a possibility that when the two of you come together, there's this energy of like codependency. Just be mindful of how much time you spend with this person, because I just see where this is something that can become very consuming. That's why those lovers are chained to each other, like not able, like can't stand to be apart. But that's really not the healthiest energy. Yes, there's a lot of love that's here, but there's also like an unhealthy side to the connection as well. And in order to avoid it and to break like those karmic cycles from the past, it's important that you maintain your own identity. And know that you can make decisions for yourself. Like not everything has to be a joint decision with this person. I say that because I can see where like that's the things that might come between the two of you. Maybe even dealing with some jealousies from your person. So you have something that is really healthy in a lot of ways, Sagittarius, but then it also has its the side that needs to be worked on with everything that spirit has already mentioned. So I don't want it to scare you away from this person, because I know that this is something that you are meant to experience. It's just meant for you to, I think out of this connection, you're gonna learn how to become more independent, because I just see where this person might cling to you. And you might cling back to them, because it really is like a codependent energy. So if you know that you already tend to be that way, it's important for you to recognize when you guys just become so wrapped up in each other and like you can't do anything on your own. Because I can see that if you wanted to, like, it's even the smallest of things. Say you wanted to do something different than your person that day. I can see where it just stirs up this, it's a very codependent energy. That is really the best way to put it. And I just see that might become a blockage, and it is something that you are meant to learn how to overcome. And if you know, some of you are already with this person, very much in love with them, just start to notice these, maybe you haven't like put two and two together just yet. Maybe you look at it like, oh, you know, my person just wants me with them all the time. But has there been a time where you wanted to do something that this person, you wanted to do something else other than what they wanted you to do, and what happened? Did it lead to a misunderstanding? Did it lead to you having to do what they wanted you to do just for the sake of like keeping peace? I want you to ask yourself that, because it's not healthy. It's not healthy being that way. So what you need to be most mindful of, Sagittarius, in the month ahead is focusing on your own creativity, knowing that it's okay to be alone sometimes, knowing that it's okay to go off and do your own thing without your person. And for those of you that you haven't met this one yet, just be prepared, because they are coming in, and just be prepared for something that accelerates very quickly. It's not a connection for the faint of heart. These lovers feel very intensely for one another very quickly. there is like this energy of being pressured that's here. So that's why it's important for you to keep these messages in mind and remember that it is okay to have your independence. Some of you might hear that message and really have no problem with that at all. And that's a beautiful thing. But there are people out there who haven't experienced this, or maybe they're just like a people pleaser, which is not a fault. But I can see where it can just become very consuming, and that's when it can go to an unhealthy place. So it's just important to be mindful of those energies. For some of you, I have to be honest and tell you that this can be a connection that comes in quickly and fizzles out very quickly. Because I know where some of you can see this person's energy right away, and you might not want to deal with that kind of energy that they're bringing. All right, you guys, I want to look into this. Oh, Leo's energy is here as well. So Leo, Sagittarius, and Capricorn and Gemini is all here. I want to look further into these. So there's a lot of positivity that you will experience. But then there's also like these little negative energies that will creep through. I see it. Jealousy at times. Putting pressure on the other one at times. Let's look at this Lover's card. But then again, it's positive because for some reason this person makes you want to be your best self. Makes you want to like try new hobbies, try new things, and really get your creativity flowing. They make you feel very motivated. I wonder if their personality is just stronger than yours. That could be the case for some of you. You might be more introverted, and this person just might be more like exuberant and maybe even more outgoing than you are. So it's like, in a way, you guys are opposites, but you do fit together so well. Let's look at these lovers. And this Scorpio energy, as well as Leo, is coming through again. So again, Scorpio is here. You might have that moon or rising Sagittarius. I have to be honest, like I see this connection being for some of you now. I don't want to discourage you, especially if you, this is more for those of you that haven't met this person yet. I don't see this being like a long-term committed relationship. It's more of like a season and an experience, because I just know where things are gonna start out a certain way and then there is gonna be a change that comes through. And maybe that's when you see the darker side of things with them. They might even struggle with some kind of addiction. Maybe they drink too much. It's just something that has a hold on them, and I can see it. And I think that like as time passes, you might start to see it too. You might even be watching this and thinking, well, yeah, I've started to see little things here and there about my person. I know that many of you watch tarot because you want this relationship to come in that's going to be like everlasting and it's going to be perfect. And for you, it is possible for that, but for the energy that's around you now, I just see this being a season. I do. I know that it might be happening really quickly, but I don't think it's something that's meant to be so everlasting. You're meant to learn from this and like take those experiences with you and ultimately go in another direction. Doesn't mean that you're like gonna break up with this person this month or anything like that. But it's really important for you to know that I do see that energy. So don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad if you start to feel like you don't really know if this is where you belong. If you have that kind of feeling, it's because you're probably guided to this message for that kind of direction. feeling like, I don't know if this is really everything that I thought it would be. Because I do see it where a change is going to happen. For some of you, it already is, and you're picking up on it. And for others of you, this is like a person that's coming in, and it's going to be a connection that just moves very quickly, but then it like burns out just as quickly. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, we go throughout life to have experiences, and not every relationship is going to be like a full-blown marriage and commitment. We put in particular challenges for ourselves to learn and grow. And I see where this person does bring a lot of positivity to the table, because it just makes you feel so motivated. Makes you feel a lot better. But I do see where they have their struggles, and you might have to bear the brunt of that. So that's where the challenge is like deciding for yourself how long you should stay. But in the meantime, there certainly is a lot to be enjoyed out of it. And if this relationship ended for you guys recently, and if it was something that like moved so fast and like fizzled out so quickly, this can just help you put things into perspective and not look at it like, oh, there's something that I was lacking, that's why it didn't work. That's not what it is. It's like more of a karmic connection that's here. Let me look at this King of Wands. I know where, even though it might have like some unhealthy aspects, because I mean, it just can't be ignored with that energy. I know that this is something that is ultimately going to be very beneficial for you in the long run, Sagittarius, because I just see the way that somehow out of this connection, things that were like needing healing within you, they're going to start to be healed. It's like putting back the pieces that were broken, really rising up and becoming stronger than you've ever been. And even having more respect for yourself, being more proud of yourself. I see all of that coming in for you for the month ahead. And I just wonder if, because I know for some of you, you might have recently broken away from this person's energy and you feel a lot better. Yes, it wasn't all bad though. There's a lot of positivity. And in the long run, I think you're going to see how the relationship did benefit you. All right, you guys, so it is positive. There's a lot of positive messages coming through. It's just something that looks like it's a season that is going to pass by. It's like a stepping stone. This person is more of a catalyst for you, more of a karmic connection. And there is nothing wrong with that, because you'll have a lot of positive and very loving experiences with them. But I just see you ultimately coming to the conclusion that maybe your energies just don't mesh well with theirs. All right, Sagittarius, so that is what I can see so far coming through for you guys for September. I'll be back with you all in a few days, and I just want to say thank you for everything. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe or like the video yet, please do. Leave a comment below, you guys. I love you so much, and I will talk to you in a few days.